Hello and welcome to this week's Sunday show, and my name is Gail Moffat, and I am in, I think I would like to describe it as a wonderful position that I find myself in, where I am able to connect with people from the Bible era and of course God. And God has decided that for most of the time he wishes to come forward with these videos and speak. And he of course is here now. But before we go to God, I'd just like to say, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell so that you can always be abreast of what happens in these videos and these talks that we have with God. And he is saying that he is very thankful for this opportunity to be able to speak his words. And he realises that for many people that they would find it hard to understand or believe that in fact that Gail is able to do this. But he says that you will recall that there are books out there, including the Bible, where I have spoken to many people at different times. And it is only a choice of mine that I have chosen to come forward today. And he hopes that as time moves forward and with all the work that Gail is going to be doing, that I will be asking of her, that she will continue to be believed by many people. Because he says that he feels almost feels almost like he's a little upset, saddened that people cause Gail much discomfort in their disbelief. And so he will be thinking of new ways of how he can show to people that this is true and that he is actually a real God that is communicating with her. And he's saying that for now he would like to press on with the work that we've been doing so far with regards to the solar system. And he says that he would like to speak about a planet that he considers to be very, very dear to his heart. And this planet that he is referring to is one that he says is quite a small planet. It can't be seen by the naked eye because it is so far away. And he says that you have to actually use a telescope in order to witness this planet. And he is saying that the planet that he is referring to is none other than Uranus. And he says that this planet, he says that he had a lot of deliberation as to whether he should create this planet, because the planet has almost like two sides to it. And he says that on the one hand, it can be very beneficial, but on the other hand, it can be quite destructive or break things down. Whilst he knew that there would be a need to break down ideas and break down ways and situations, he was cautious as to whether this should be the method. But nevertheless, he decided to go ahead and create this planet. And he says that this is the role of Uranus, where, and sometimes he says that he sees some very positive things about Uranus, because when someone has to build themselves up, or a society has to build themselves up, he sees Uranus behaving in a very, very positive way. It causes great strides of strength and great strides of ability. But sadly, when Uranus is breaking situations down, people can find themselves in a lot of despair because of how things are so quickly and radically changing in their lives. And he's saying to me that he would prefer it if Uranus was actually a little bit more gentler in the breaking down of circumstances. And that is why he's made a decision. And this decision that he's made is that he's actually going to alter the structure of Uranus. And so that it will still have the beneficial acts that is entailed within it, but it will go on both sides a little more slower and a little bit more gentler. And he feels that this will be better for people because he doesn't want man to feel stressed or have difficulties in their lives as a result of things going too fast or too quickly for them. And he is also saying that when he decided to make Uranus, it was at the same time when he was constructing another planet. And this is Pluto that he's referring to. And he says that Pluto has a slightly different role from Uranus, but it is quite similar at the same time. And Pluto, he says, is involved in the energy that is created around Pluto that impacts on us on the Earth, is one where it will enable us to think of opportunities, enable us to have a spark of light that comes to us, that will encourage, it's like an encouraging thought that comes to us from Pluto. And it also can work in the opposite way, where it can discourage as well. And this is why it's so similar to Uranus and Pluto, are very similar to each other. And he says that with Pluto, he feels that sort of spark of light or of an idea or of a thought is actually exactly what people need and exactly what is important to all of us. And he's very grateful for this planet, and he says that he wouldn't want to actually change the way Pluto works, even though he's changing Uranus a little bit. He's very thankful for people who are willing to watch these videos, and he would like to take this moment to pray. And he's bowing my head and bringing my hands together. And he says, "It is my greatest wish that all of mankind has a greater understanding of the universe at large, that understands the detailed workings of many of the planets and how I have been involved in the creation of everything that exists. It is my wish that through Gail I am able to speak my words, and that the many people who listen have an understanding that this is a truth, that my world has made a decision, along with myself making this decision, to come forward and speak our words so that man can have a deeper understanding of our world, not just to have the understanding, but also equip man with the skills and the tools so that man can move forward in a way that they have never done before. I am indebted to Gail for the work that she does and the help that she gives to so many people that she never even wishes to discuss or talk about to many people. But I see everything. I see the work that she does and the support and the help that she gives to many people. And I, for one, am grateful for Gail's existence. I thank you all for listening. Amen." And so, there we are with God. As you know, for those people that watch my videos regularly, you will know that when he gives a little compliment, I go, it's just like, I don't like it. But anyway, we're never going to stop God doing that. He's always going to continue on, and that's just the way that God is. I think it's great that these videos have been done, because I have always been curious about the universe and astrology, astronomy, and the planets. And so, you know, here we are. We've been given a little sort of snippet of I'm sure there's so much more detail to this than we possibly realise. And he's given it to us in sort of layman's terms. And I'm sure that I actually think that if I was, say, speaking to an astronomer who was, you know, very well known within his career, I'm sure that God would talk to him on the level that he would understand, and come out with some, you know, quite complex information. That would be interesting to experience, wouldn't it? Wonder if one day I'm in a position, how that's going to happen, but one day I might be in a position where an astronomer wishes to come and talk to me on these videos, and God can talk to him. That would be fascinating, wouldn't it? Oh, please, 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 can we have that? Thank you. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you. Don't forget, on Tuesday we have Sebastian, and he's going to be coming through every Tuesday regarding health matters, and so I'm very excited to see what he's going to do and how he's going to do things. So thank you for watching, and see you on Tuesday. Goodbye.